Okay, we bought an RV. Turned out to be a lot harder to do than, than I thought. The problem with RVs is they're located all over the country, and if you were going to go look at every one that was available, you'd spend a fortune traveling. Fortunately, because of Terry's suggestion, I did find one relatively close to Madison, in Dubuque, Iowa, or outside of Dubuque, and I went down and looked at it, sent Terry some pictures, and made a deal. So it's 2002 Newmar, had all of the mechanical things that I was concerned with: Cummins diesel, um, air brakes, Jake brake for in the mountains. It's got a nice generator for off the grid, can power the entire RV. I got it back to Madison, and Terry wasn't so thrilled with it. It had all the stuff we wanted inside. It had a kitchen table, or a dining room table rather, that turns into a desk. In fact, it's a better desk than a table, I think. It also had a dresser in the bedroom that can serve as a desk as well, and Terry wanted that for her computer area. And then it's got slide out, so the living room's bigger, and it's got a slide out in the bedroom to make the bedroom bigger. She wanted a washer and dryer. I didn't think that was very important, but wow, man, that's a great thing to have. There's no doubt about it. But I got it back to Madison, and I could tell Terry just wasn't thrilled. And she was upset because the decals were cracked and faded on the sides of the RV. And it's because it had spent its winters, a lot of them, in Arizona, and the sun had cracked these decals. Well, that wasn't a big deal to me, but, it was to her. This is her home too, and she wanted it to look nice. And, so it's a lesson in what's important to her versus what's important to me. And, in the end, she was right. We needed to get it looking nicer. So it turned out that I had read online about a company in Mexico that painted RVs and did a reasonable job for a good price. So I took this down to Arizona in June, 120 friggin' degrees down there. These guys worked their tails off, Navarro Brothers in Los Algodones. It's nerve-wracking to take a vehicle like this across the border. I mean, it's 38 feet long. The streets in Mexico are very narrow, and big dips and stuff in them. So it's nerve-wracking. And you've got your home is in a foreign country, and what happens if it disappears? There's just a lot of things about it that were a bit nerve-wracking. Even the paint, watching the paint job come along. Is it the right color? Is it going to turn out how you want? The paint's a lot flatter before it has a clear coat on it, and so you're getting, I was getting nervous about that. But anyway, in the end, they did an incredible job. I took some extra parts down for them to put on to replace things like rubber seals and the lights that go on the outside of the RV and stuff like that, just to make them be new where they had weathered. But wow, man, they did a really great job. It isn't perfect, but for the size of the job, the minor little things, a drip here or there, it's incredible. And especially given how hot it was. But they worked hard, got it done, and brought it back. And Terry loves it. It's the only red RV that I've ever seen. I'm sure there are some out there, but it's definitely unique. And hey, we're off and running. Anyway, hope you can follow us. Thanks.